All right, so I have the answer to the first page, guess the first page from yesterday, and then I have the new guess the first page right next to me. So yesterday's was A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, which I think, from what I remember, it's been like 12 years since I've read this book, but this one stuck with me. Probably more than anything else I read in high school. Maybe kind of comparable to like Animal Farm for me. But this is a great book. I think this is a phenomenal one. I think this goes along with like 1984, and there's one more. Fahrenheit 451 is another one. But I think it's a really great example of what a perfect society would entail. And I think that it does a really, really great job. I think Huxley does a great job of kind of showing some of those inequalities that if you want to live in a perfect world, this is kind of what you have to deal with. I think it goes along really well with The Giver. And I can talk a little bit more about that one at another time. But Brave New World is phenomenal. If you like those dystopian, like 1984, like Fahrenheit 451, it's a great read. The new first page is this. Volume 1, Chapter 1, 1801. I have just returned from a visit to my landlord, the solitary neighbor that I shall be troubled with. This is certainly a beautiful country. In all England, I do not believe that I could have fixed on a situation so completely removed from the stir of society. A perfect misanthropous heaven, and Mr. Heathcliff and I are such a suitable pair to divide the desolation between us. A capital fellow. He little imagined how my heart warmed towards him when I beheld his black eyes withdraw so suspiciously under their brows as I rode up, and when his fingers sheltered themselves with a jealous resolution still further in his waistcoat as I announced my name. "Mr. Heathcliff," I said. A nod was the answer. "Mr. Lockwood, your new tenant, sir. I do myself the honor of calling as soon as possible after my arrival to express the hope that I have not inconvenienced you by my perseverance in soliciting the occupation of Thrushcross Grange. I heard yesterday you had had some thoughts. Thrushcross Grange is my own, sir," he interrupted, wincing. "I should not allow anyone to inconvenience me if I could hinder it. Walk in." The walk in was uttered with closed teeth and expressed the sentiment go to the deuce. Even the gate over which he leant manifested no sympathizing movement to the words, and I think that circumstance determined me to accept the invitation. I felt interested in a man who seemed more exaggeratedly reserved than myself. When he saw my horse's breast fairly pushing the barrier, he did pull out his hand to unchain it, and then sullenly preceded me up the causeway, calling as we entered the court. All right, that is the new first page. I will let you all know tomorrow. Thank you for participating in this. It's a lot of fun. So have a nice night. Bye.